Welcome to Master Guitar Fret. My name is Jörg. Today we're going to do another cool guitar solo lesson for intermediate and advanced beginners. It's an A minor progression, very funky A minor progression with sort of a little bit of a Santana feel. So, but you be the judge, and you just heard it. So let's go break down it lick by lick. All right, so lick 1 goes over A minor and concludes in a D7, okay? There's a little mixolydian run there as well, okay? So let's check it out. So we slide on with our ring finger. We're going to slide from D5 to D7. We bar both the G and the B on the 5th fret with our index finger. And then we have to slide to the 8th fret B, 9th fret G. So you slide, bar, lift, get ready, and slide down into position. And give a little bit of a vibrato there. So the second part is pull off from G7 to G5. Then go to D7. Then we pick G7 and 5 again. Back to the D7. Okay, and then we hit this F sharp note here on D4. Okay, and that's all part of the pentatonic scale, because that first lick that we just played is minor pentatonic lick, but it concludes on that sharp, which goes with that D7 that we're going to switch to right there, okay? All right. Goes to D7. And then we have that mixolydian run. Okay. And a nice little vibrato. That's a D mixolydian scale right there. We play A5 to A7. Then we're going to play D4, 5, and 7. Then we do the same 4, 5, and 7 on a G. And then what I normally do here, I kind of slide with my ring finger at the end and give a nice vibrato. I guess you could use your pinky too, but I have more power in my ring finger, so that's what I do. And a nice vibrato. So that's lick 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lick 2 is basically a repetition of lick 1 with just one note different. Okay, so we're adding something. We're at that little right here. It's on the B10. 3, 4. So we're adding that note right here. That's the only difference. So for both lick 1 and 2, of course there's variations, and I encourage you to really make each lick your own. As you come out of this, You could also do a double stop here. Hit both the G and the B string on the 7th fret, okay? Or just the G string on the 7th fret. Or, right? So 2 double stops here. That's either or sounds good. So, you know, lots of variations to play these licks. So lick 3, again, is over A minor, and then concludes again on D7, okay? So from B5 to B7 and a full bend. Nice vibrato. Pick that bend note and then release and pull off back to B5. Then G7 and back to B5 and hold that note, nice vibrato. Okay, so next comes we'll do a little bend, but a double stop bend with our pinky and ring finger on the 7th, a G and B. Okay, bend both. And then hit the open D, because it goes to D7 there, right? And let that all ring. And then we'll go, starts at A7, D5, and D7. And again a nice vibrato. 2, 3. That's about the count you have to hold it, okay? So listen to the recording. Lick 4 is a repetition going over A minor and a D7, but we're going to play that now in a different part. It's a minor pentatonic lick. It's in the 2nd position of the A minor pentatonic scale, which is adjacent to the 1st position, right here. That's the 2nd position. And that's where we play that lick in this little section right there, okay? So the lick goes. Okay, so let's break that down. Use the middle finger to slide to G9. Then pick B8, and then with your ring finger you bend the B10. And then we're going to release and then pull off back to B8. Bend back to the G9. Okay, and then back to B8. Okay, so that's the first part. Nice vibrato there. So second part of this lick 4 is 2 bends on the 10E, release, and then pull off to E8, twice the B10, then pull off to B8, up to G9, back to B8, and conclude on the B10 with a vibrato. Okay, lick 5 starts while the rhythm is still concluding in D7 in the lick 4, at the end of lick 4, okay, with that quick Mixolydian run. And then it goes into C7. B5 to B7, a half bend, back to B7, back to B5, and then back to B7. So that's the first part. And then we'll repeat B5, B7, half bend, and then B5. So that all happens over the C7. And then rhythm goes back to A minor with that note right here. So that's the second part of lick 5. It's a legato lick. Over A minor. A pull off from E8 to E5. Up to B8. Back to E5. Then two pull offs from E8 to E5. Back to B8. Pull off from E8 to E5, back to E8 and vibrato. Okay? Lick 6 is basically the turnaround. So we do a legato over the C7, the D7, and then we do sort of like a minor pentatonic lick over the E7. Okay, so here I'll show you. So we just came out of A minor where we did. Now we go to twice the E8. Pull off from E12 to E8. Go to B10. This next legato lick goes over the D7. Index finger at the 12th, and we're pulling off from 15 to the 12th, and then 13 in middle finger. Here comes that minor pentatonic lick. So it's two bends on 14th G. Release, pull off to G12, and then we go to D14, back to G12, back to G14, back to G12, and then conclude back on D14 with a vibrato. And that concludes this whole solo. Thank you so much for watching again. I hope you had fun with this. And if you like it, please leave me a comment and subscribe. Take care. See you next time.